What's up, guys? It's your boy BadgePlug, and today we're going to be talking about NBA 2K19's newest news. I'm going to get straight into it. Please drop a like and let's get it. For our first news of the day, we have a good old Mike Wong tweet, and he says, "We made a change to the contact dunk packs today. It will now be 84 for level 2 contacts and 85 for level 3. There is now a smalls dunk package for point guards, shooting guards, and small forwards. That unlocks at 85. Bigs, power forwards, and centers still unlock standing contacts at 75 standing and 50 driving." So the reason why it's easier for a big man to get contact dunks is because they are taller. They can get to the rim faster because they're taller, and obviously it's easier for someone that's taller to dunk the ball. So that's why they get it before guards. So what do you guys think about this? I don't know for sure, but like I keep saying with this slashing news, the driving and dunking stuff, can you get and I want you guys to ask Mike Wang on Twitter, because Mike Wong does not reply to me. He's never replied to me. I don't know what I did to 2K. I know you're in the Noti gang though, Mike Wong. I don't know what I did to them, but please ask them if you have slashing as a secondary archetype, then can you get contact dunks? Because there's going to be so many people that want to put slashing as their secondary archetype, and we don't know yet if you're going to get to an 85 on your attributes in order for you to get those contact dunks that you need. Because if you can't get those contact dunks, then there's almost no reason to make slashing in your second build. There's almost no reason at all. But we'll just have to see in the future, or when the game comes out, or when the prelude comes out, whatever. Remember, guys, the prelude is coming out very soon, August 31st. Make sure you are at home, or when you get home from school that day, that you download it on your Xbox or PS4 and you have fun playing 2K19. But anyway, let's get into the next tweet. So the next tweet is about slashing and layups and stuff again. Mike Wang says, "Layup packs for NBA 2K19 include default small, default swing, default big, circus, dominant big." This one is dope for bigs, he says. "Floater specialist, long athlete, unathletic small, Jamal Crawford, Steph Curry, George Gervin, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Ben Simmons, and Russell Westbrook." So one thing that really just caught my eye, which, you know, Mike Wang took out his time to say, is dominant big. We've had a lot of these layup packages in the game before, but dominant big, first of all, I want to know when you unlock that, and second, that just sounds crazy, bro. Like, dominant big, like, that sounds like you're just gonna be absolutely destroying kids in the paint with that layup package. But we'll just have to see. And for those of you that are thinking of making a slasher, you gotta understand this. Now, I know that there was people in the comments in the last video that I was talking about slashers, how they're okay on the threes, but slashers is a twos build. All right, you're not gonna win, you're not gonna have a 90 win percentage most likely playing with a slasher on the threes court. You might, but the chances of that is very low. A slashing build is a twos court build. If there's a 1v1 court, then it'll be a 1v1 court build also, most likely. Slashers are really good on the 1v1 court too, but I'm talking about, we're not talking about the 1v1 court. I'm saying twos and threes, which is a regular park games, right? Slashing is a twos build. So if you can get slashing second as your secondary archetype, and like obviously you can, but I'm saying if you can get those contact dunks, it could change the whole entire game for the twos court, because you're gonna have people walking around with slashing in their second build, so they're gonna do whatever their primary build is very good, then they're gonna drive into the paint and contact dunk on you. Now I want you to be able to get the contact dunks with a slashing secondary, because I believe as long as you have slashing in your build, you should be getting contact dunks, right? I'm talking about guards. Obviously most centers, any center is probably gonna get the contact dunks, because they only need to unlock it at 75. But I don't know, it's gonna be a very, very interesting year. Slashers, to me, on the twos court, okay, on the twos court, pro-am they might be okay also, but on the twos court especially, they are sounding extremely OP. Like, with all this new I mean, everything. We got new layup packages. We got so much that changed. Hop step dunks, spin dunks, all this stuff. It could be an insane year, and the slashers could be a very good build this year on the 2s. They're okay this year. A slashing sharp is really good because you can just do blow bys and snatchbacks. You blow by, you dunk the ball, you snatch back, you shoot a 3, etc. But I don't know, we'll just have to see. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you think that slashers are going to be OP on the 2s court, guys? What do you think about all this news that we've seen with layups and driving dunks and all the stuff that has been revamped for slashers in 2K19? Please let me know your opinions down below. Let's get straight into the next news. For our next Mike Wong tweet, we have, are there walking rhythm dribbles or are the walking size ups automated? He says there are 3 signature size up combos formerly called rhythm dribbles: standing, moving, and triple threat. All are triggered by flicking your right stick up. So yesterday I was very wrong about triple threat. I thought for some reason in my head that only post scorers use triple threat. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just trying to get that video out for you guys so you got the newest news, but I just wasn't thinking with my head. Obviously point guards, shooting guards, everybody uses triple threats, but I don't know what I was thinking. But guys, dribbling does sound like they've added a lot of new stuff into it also, and I don't know, man, it really does sound like 2K is trying to make a good game for us, but so we still haven't seen park gameplay. We haven't seen any of that. Once we see that, then we can really start talking. But right now we're at like 10% of, you know, it looks good, but until we see actual footage, then I'm not sure, and I can't tell you guys how I feel about it until I actually see it. This little news right here is going to be pretty quick. The guy says, yo Mike, if we change our timing meter to below our feet, will it be just for shots or is it for both shots and layups? He says it would be for all shots. Offline you can turn off layup timing independently if you want to, but online it's defaulted on for everyone. I'm not sure if you can turn it off online by what he's saying, but that's for you guys that were wondering about that. Another quick one that we have here, this guy asks, can you still call a timeout when someone clearly doesn't have possession of the ball? Mike Wing says this should be fixed now. He said this before, but I guess he just wanted to say it again. And when I played my team this year, or Pro-Am, it was awful. Like, you could dive for the ball and then call a timeout without even having possession of the ball. So I know how frustrating that was for those of you that seriously played those game modes, and that's good that it's fixed. Alright, now we have a picture from the broadcast gameplay that was dropped today. For those of you who haven't seen it, what 2K dropped today was a broadcast gameplay. I'm going to leave the link in the description. People took this right here into extreme discussion. This was the only, basically the thing that was talked about out of this whole trailer. As you can see, it's a very contested shot. It's green in the corner and it only says lightly contested. So basically this guy asked Mike Wang, what's up with this? I thought you said this wasn't going to be in the game. He said it shouldn't be. My guess is that this was captured on rookie or modified sliders where defense, if impact is nerfed in order to get the clip. This will be heavily contested in the final game and you won't be seeing greens on these types of looks. So the reason why I want to make this a focal point of the video, one of the main topics, is I can almost tell you that there's going to be 10 videos out today from separate YouTubers. There's going to be some very, very, very misleading titles and about this green right here, and they're going to be like, oh, the title's going to be shooting is back like 2K18, 2K19's not going to have a skill gap, blah blah blah, stretches are still going to be the greatest build ever. And you guys see it right here. Mike Wing says that's not going to be in the game. Okay, it's not going to be in the game. That's not going to be a green. It could be a green. Well, actually, he said it would be heavily contested. But if it was a little bit less contested, it could be green with like Steph Curry or something, you know. But do not fall for what is about to come. I know you guys, I'm not the only YouTuber you watch for news. I know a lot of you have actually said that I am the only YouTuber you watch for news. But just want to let you guys know, do not fall for this. Mike Wang said it's not going to be in the game. Yeah, it did look pretty broken when I seen it too, but then once I seen the Mike Wang tweet, I fully believe him. Alright, so now we have a quick Zach Timmerman tweet where he's replying to some random and he says, no charges in park. I tried taking one when I was like 12 years old and they kicked me off the court. Learned my lesson. I don't know why anyone would want charges in the park, but yeah, there's still not going to be, and I don't think there ever should be. So in this tweet right here from Zach Timmerman, if you guys seen my video yesterday, he's quoting the tweet and he says, included in this feature is a package similar to MJ. Sometimes palms the ball out to the side, includes a one-hand pump fake. So this is another triple threat signature skill that you can put onto your player, and it looks really lit. So, but let's get into the next news. This one is definitely really important when it comes to gameplay. You can now size up and hesitate left to right directly out of triple threat. Turbo plus right stick. There are 94 selectable triple threat size ups in my career. 94 selectable triple threats. That's really cool. It just keeps on getting better and better, man. They're just adding so much stuff into the game, and I can't wait to play it. Another Zach Timmerman tweet. It reads, if you do a jab or a step over move out of triple threat, you can combo that with a hesitation to the left or right, turbo plus right stick, to create lateral space for a jumper or a drive to the rim. Once again, this can be used for any player, but a slashing build is going to be able to dominate with these moves. I think slashers are going to be extremely annoying to guard on the 2s court this year, and probably in Pro-Am, and probably on the 1v1 court if there's going to be a 1v1 court. For our next tweet, this guy's seen the Jason Tatum picture hitting the 3 in the corner. He says, what archetype is Jason Tatum for him to be hitting these 3-pointers in the corner? He said that's the icon for a primary sharp. So that's what a primary sharps grand badge, or sorry, takeover system looks like. For our next tweet, this guy says, what's the mailbox badge that Anthony Davis has? Question mark. Finisher? Question. And Mike Wing says that's the post scorer icon. So like the mailman Malone, that is going to be the post scoring takeover system icon, which is going to be a mailbox. Alright guys, that is all the news for the video that has came out so far. If you have made it to the end, please drop a like, hit that subscribe button, join the Plug Nation. It's your boy BadgePlug. You have been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.